Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well, and thank you to everybody that's viewed the discussing Graham Potter as the West Ham manager video that went up yesterday. Obviously he was announced earlier today, which we'll talk about more in a little while, but thank you to everybody that's watched that, and thank you to those that have subscribed. If you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, then by all means please do like, share and subscribe. But today we're going to be talking about West Ham's third round FA Cup proper game, where we travel to the Midlands to take on Aston Villa for an 8 o'clock kickoff tomorrow night live on ITV. But as always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear. And as you can see from the icon that's up here, there's some retro Aston Villa gear in there as well, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting probably close to, if not over 80 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop if there's any Villa fans watching, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Giving Fund link in the description below. So £1, £2, £5, guys, whatever you can afford, believe me, every single penny helps. So as always, there's going to be timestamps in the description below. So ideally, I'd like you to stay around for as long as possible. But if you can't, then by all means, please do jump around to the section that you wish to listen to. And of course, please do put your comments in the comment section below at any point. So let's start off by talking about the rest of the video, where we talk about the officials. The referee for this game is Tim Robinson. His assistants are Timothy Wood and Stephen Meredith. The fourth official is Robert Madley, which I'm a little bit confused at, because I thought Bobby Madley was no longer eligible to be a referee in terms of the scandal that happened a couple of years ago, but maybe he's inching his way back. But that's it guys, no other officials, no VAR, no nothing, back to the old days. Love it, love it. Now, last time we played Aston Villa in the FA Cup was all the way back in March of 1980. Now, of course, we remember the home fixture early in the season, but you know, where we lost it very, very unconvincingly from Villa's point of view and badly from our point of view. But as a result, it's not relevant, especially now we've got a new manager. But to recap, with Aston Villa's style of play so far this season, they are attacking through the middle, attempting through balls often. They play short passes and playing the offside trap. They are strong at attacking down the wings, creating long shot opportunities, attacking and defending set pieces, and strong at coming back from losing positions. But they are weaker avoiding individual errors, and they are also very weak at aerial duels as well, which we'll talk about at the moment. Now, players to look out for. Of course, some of these players we're going to be talking about are injured, so we'll come back to that in a minute. But normally, across all competitions, John Duran, obviously, of course, 7 goals in all competitions. Ollie Watkins, again an obvious choice, 6 goals and 2 assists in all competitions. Rodgers with 3 goals and 3 assists, their high assister as well at home for that matter. Ross Barkley with 3 goals and 1 assist. John McGinn at 3 goals and 2 assists in all competitions, and Tielemans with 2 goals and 1 assist as well. Tyrone Mings, regardless of them being very weak at aerial duels, Tyrone Mings is highest aerial duel winner at home with an average of 2.3 aerial duels won per game. Now, as I said, injuries. McGinn is being assessed for a possible hamstring tear. Torres is out until early March with an ankle injury. Duran has received a red card in their Boxing Day defeat to Newcastle, so he should miss this game as well for that matter. Looks like Rodgers is unavailable too after 3 yellows from what I'm reading. Carlos is ruled out with an ankle injury. A possible return date for him and Duran and Rodgers looks like Everton away by the looks of things. And also Philogene is also out with a knock, but could be back for the Everton game. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if he's going to be in for the squad, to be honest with you. Now, turning to West Ham. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I've already done a video about it. If you haven't already done so, please go and check out the video where I talk about Graham Potter as a manager. Yes, okay, I've got some of the data wrong, but I'm only human. But yeah, obviously there was a lot of dithering from David Sullivan to get this done, and also to sack Lopetigui. I'm not happy with how Lopetegui was sacked. Everybody in the world apart from him knew on Monday that he was going to get sacked, and they sacked him on Wednesday once the ink dried on Graham Potter's contract. So it's ridiculous. You don't treat people like that. You really genuinely don't. You guys know what my issues about when people get sacked, and you don't wish it on anybody, and you especially don't drag it out for 3 days when all it's everywhere saying that he's going to get sacked. You're going to get sacked. It's ridiculous. It's disrespectful. But it's David Sullivan. It's the way he's always dealt with things, and he's a fucking idiot as a result of it. But moving on from that, it does look like Graham Potter is expected to be in charge for tomorrow's game. Graham Potter's video obviously was announced early, the first thing this morning. The live stream with was his press conference. It's a little bit automated, a little bit sort of it screams Karen Brady in a lot of things. It was very, very PR based, as they always are. But he came across very well. He came across pretty much what I was talking about in the video that went up yesterday. That he's got ideas about attacking as well as defending and everything like that. So don't expect miracles for tomorrow night, guys, or tonight, depending on when you're watching this. We're not going to get that new manager bounce straight away, especially against Villa. I know they've been very inconsistent this season so far, but because obviously the European League run kills a lot of players, as we know that. We've been in that situation before, so we do sympathise with the Villa players in terms of that. But yeah, I'm still in two minds, guys, if I'm going to be doing a watch along for it. I really don't know. It's just for those who've been watching the channel for a long, long time, you know how important the FA Cup is to me. You really genuinely do. But I'm a little bit more enthusiastic about it now than I was at the start of the week to watch it. If I am going to watch it, then we'll do a watch along. But as I say, I don't know yet. I really don't know. But anyway, looking at injuries, Antonio has returned to the club for very light physio, as Bowen has returned for physio and fitness as well. That was confirmed at the start of the week. So that was really good. As a result, there was no normal sort of press conference this week. So we still don't know how long Todibo is going to be out. As he's still being assessed, and Emerson is also being assessed for the knock that he picked up in the previous training game prior to the City game. But with everything that's been going on in recent weeks with Lopetigui, are they actually injured? It's really, really difficult to figure out, because knocks can mean absolutely anything. Fabianski could be back for this fixture, but I reckon we won't see him. I reckon it'll be more a case of we'll keep to the rotation of the squad, especially cup rotation. So this brings us on quite nicely to the starting 11. Now, of course, your guess is as good as mine what Graham Potter's going to do. But for me, I've made some changes. I've brought in some youth, because I know the cliche about Graham Potter is the fact that he brings in youth players and he promotes youth players. Well, we said the same thing about Lopetegui, didn't see it. We said the same thing about David Moyes, and he didn't do it as well, for that matter. So take that with a pinch of salt, guys. But as I say, put your comments in the comments section below. Let me know what you're thinking on this. But this is the starting 11 that I would put out if I was in charge of West Ham, and I want to know what your starting 11 would be as well. Foderingham in goal, with a back four of Soufal, Casey, Kilman and Skulls. Orford in the defensive midfield positions, with Souček in front of him, supporting Gilherme, Ings and Somerville, with Fulkrug up front. Thank you very much for making it this far. I hope some of you guys that are new to the channel and have subscribed and watched over the last 24 hours or so, I've made it this far as well. If you have, welcome. It's brilliant to see you all, of course, as I said at the start of the video. I'm not going to put up the analytics about the subscribers, because it's very, very obvious that there's a lot of people that have not been watching have been watching the channel within the last day or so that aren't subscribed, so I'm not going to do that. But it is still well over 50% of you guys over the last 4 weeks, so please do like, share and subscribe. If you do subscribe, make sure your notification settings are set to all in both the app itself or your website, if you do it on the PC or whatever. But also, if you're watching it on your mobile device or tablet, whatever, then by all means go into your notifications and make sure the notifications are set to there as well properly, so you get to know when new content is going up. As I say, keep an eye out if I'm going to be doing the watch along tomorrow or not. I don't really know. I just feel a little bit disenchanted with this game at the moment, just because of everything that's been going on recently. Not just in my personal life, but because all the crap that's been going on with West Ham over the last couple of weeks. If I do it, you'll see it, and if I don't, you won't. Quite frankly, it's the way it goes on this channel. It's one or the other. So, guys, in the meantime, have a fantastic evening. Have a great weekend as well, for that matter. I'll be doing the notes for the Fulham preview, so that'll be going up on Sunday night, as Sunday afternoon as well, for that matter. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, guys, have a fantastic time. No matter what you're doing, keep warm because it's bloody cold out there. And I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.